I can't believe it! Thanks to all of you beautiful people, this channel has finally reached another milestone, that of gaining more than 9,000 subscribers. Thank you all so very much for all of your love and support. And to celebrate, I'll be giving away more than 100 PTCGL codes to you, my lovely viewers. So be sure to stay tuned at the end of this video to find out how you can get your hands on some of these codes. Hello everyone, my name is Joseph and welcome back to the Popsicleknight channel. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the TM Crisis Punch from the PALDEAN FATES expansion set. I want to give a quick shout out to Piplap2884 for inspiring me to build this genius combo. Now, the new Technical Machine tool card is really powerful. It allows your Pokemon to use a Crisis Punch attack. For 3 colorless energies, if your opponent only has 1 prize card remaining, this attack deals 280 damage. But today guys, I have something special for you because we'll be pairing this with Rapid Strike Jumpluff. It has the awesome ability Fluffy Barrage. It pretty much lets you attack 2 times in a row before your turn ends. Yes, that's right, you got the idea. We'll be using Crisis Punch attack 2 times in a row to win games. And majority of our cards in this deck are Rapid Strike, which will really help you set up a lot easier. Of course, we have Hoppip, and we also have this Skiploom with the Solar Evolution ability. This ability breaks the rules of evolution. During your turn, if you attach an energy from your hand to this Pokemon, you may choose to search your deck for a Jumpluff and evolve it right away. It is worth noting that the entire Jumpluff line, including its pre-evolution, have 0 retreat cost, which is great for pivoting. And then I also have this Octillery with the Rapid Strike Search ability, which allows you to search your deck for any one Rapid Strike type card in your deck. But you can only use one of this ability per turn. This is really great for searching your deck for other Rapid Strike cards. Among them are the Rapid Strike energies. I have 1 copy of Spiral Energy, which counts as 1 energy of every type. And I also have copies of Rapid Strike Energy, which counts as 2 Water/Fighting Energy. You can also search out Korrina's Focus. This allows you to draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. You can also get the Scroll of the Skies. This allows your Rapid Strike Pokemon to use the Grav Drop attack. For 1 lightning and 1 colorless energy, it deals 10 plus damage and 50 more damage for each energy attached on your opponent's active Pokemon. When you attack twice with Jumpluff, this attack can be quite deadly. As for the other cards worth noting, I think Raihan is a really important supporter card in this build. If one of your Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn, and you have a basic energy in your discard pile, you can accelerate one of those energy to one of your Pokemon, and when you do, you also get to search your deck for any 1 card. This is great for late game setup to fully energize your Jumpluff and attack with Crisis Punch. Next up, I think Vitality Band is also really useful because while it only increases your attack by plus 10 damage, you can hit for 70 damage twice in a row with Jumpluff's regular attack, which can easily take out majority of single prize basic Pokemon in the game. And I'm also using Cleffa in this build as my main draw engine. While it only has a measly 30 HP, it has the attack Grasping Draw. For 0 energy, you can draw cards until you have 7 cards in your hand. And it also has 0 retreat cost, so it fits really nicely in this build. And finally, I'm also using 2 copies of Reversal Energies, which can count as 3 energies of every type when attached to your non-rule box evolution Pokemon. But just remember that this only counts as 3 energies if you're behind on prizes. So if you attack twice with Jumpluff and on your first attack you end up taking more prizes than your opponent, or you end up having the same amount of prizes left, this energy will end up counting only as 1 colorless energy, and you may not have enough energy to power up Crisis Punch for that second attack, so just bear that in mind. This build is actually pretty interesting to play, just making it work was a ton of fun. And one other downside to this deck is that it also consists mostly of low HP Pokemon, so you'll be bleeding prize cards in most of your games. But like I said, this build is actually a ton of fun to try out. Anyways, that's pretty much it. You can find the complete deck list in the description below, and now please enjoy the following gameplay videos showcasing Crisis Punch with Jumpluff. Alright, on to our first match. We're gonna start this one with a Remoraid in the active spot. Thankfully, we have Battle VIP Pass to get us 2 more basic Pokemon onto our bench. Let's go ahead and use our Battle VIP Pass. I think I will get Hoppip and Cleffa. It's gonna help us draw in 2 more cards. Then I can attach this energy on Remoraid so we can retreat it. But since my opponent let me go first, I assume they can attack on their first turn going second. So I think I will just put this energy to Hoppip and leave Remoraid in the active spot. It has a higher survivability rate than my other benched Pokemon, so we'll leave it at that. And on our second turn, we can evolve into Skiploom, and we can even attack on our second turn. Alright, my opponent is using a lightning type build. They have double Battle VIP Pass in their hand. It's gonna allow them to set up 4 basic Pokemon. They have Regieleki V, Zeraora, Pachirisu, and Magnezone V. But I don't know if they can attack on their first turn going second. They will attach an energy to Bidoof and end their turn. Okay, we survived our opponent's first turn. We got an Artisan. I'll just evolve that. And then I can set up another Hoppip. It's always good to have 2 attackers at all times. So even if your opponent knocks one out, you'll have a secondary attacker on standby. I'll just use Arven to get a switch so we can get this Remoraid out of there. And then I can use Vitality Band to attach to this Skiploom. And I probably won't attack right now. I'll just switch into Cleffa, because if they don't have a switch, they'll have to attach an energy to Bidoof to retreat it. And they can't power up their other attacker. So we're just going to go with that. And then I'm just readying my other Hoppip for that Spiral Energy. It basically has a lightning energy to it now. So we can use this Scroll of the Skies that we actually drew into. And we have Octillery that we can evolve to in our next turn. They're going to attach another energy to Bidoof. And they're going to attack, bro! Alright. They actually took advantage of Cleffa's low HP to get that knockout. Alright. Well, hats off to my opponent for that. I'll evolve into Octillery, evolve into Jumpluff. We can knock out this Bidoof thanks to this Vitality Band. That increases our attack. So we can knock it out with 1 single attack instead of 2. And I'll just set up my last Hoppip here. And we don't get anything from this Pokegear. It's fine. And I'll attach the Scroll of the Skies to this other Hoppip. Use Corina's Focus. And we got 2 level balls. Alright. Can evolve that as well. Then I'll get level ball here. I mean, I could get Manaphy. I'll just get Cleffa. Since we don't have any supporters in our hand, I think it's better that we have Cleffa to help us draw extra cards. So we're just gonna knock out this Bidoof. We got our first prize. Very nice. We got a Grass Energy, and now we'll get a second attack here, and we can damage their Magnezone V. Alright. Fluffy Barrage allows us to attack for a second time and deal 70 damage. Let's see, 210. Yeah, we should be able to knock it out for 2 consecutive attacks. As long as our Jumpluff in the active survives, with that Vitality Band, we can knock it out next turn. Alright, Electric Generator gets them 2 lightning energies to their Regieleki V. And they're going to use Avery. Draw 3 cards, and then we have to discard 1 Pokemon, leaving only 3 on our bench. Cleffa would be the best choice here. We need Octillery to find more cards, and of course, we need our Jumpluff lineup to maintain our lineup of Jumpluffs. You know, it's really sad though that these Rapid Strike Pokemon Jumpluff is rotating out by March. So any cards with the Regulation E on the bottom of the card will no longer be legal, and it is rotating out. You can't use it in tournaments anymore. So my opponent just passes. Okay. All right. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and use Octillery first. Rapid Strike Search for another Skiploom. I can evolve this into Jumpluff. Always remember to evolve into Skiploom first before you attach the energy. Otherwise, you can't evolve it into Jumpluff. Do we need to worry about bench damage here? Let's see, everyone discharged 20 damage. Okay, this one doesn't do bench damage, so we don't need Manaphy. I think I'll just fail it. I don't want to fill my bench up too much. Attach this energy, Solar Evolution, so we can evolve into Jumpluff. So we'll have another attacker lined up. And yeah, we can just spinning attack twice on this Magnezone V to knock it out with Jumpluff. There it is, 210, exactly the amount of damage we needed, and that's gonna get us 2 prizes. Another thing to keep in mind with the strategy of this build, the rule of thumb is, as I've been playing this, you need to get at least 3 prizes, right? Because if your opponent has single prize Pokemon on their bench, you knock one out with Crisis Punch. Even if you get 2 prizes, you can't get 2 prizes if your opponent puts a single prize in their active spot. So going back into the game, we're just gonna evolve into Jumpluff. Regieleki V knocks out our other Jumpluff. It has 3 energy, so we should be dealing a lot of damage here. I'll just get Skiploom to ready that for next turn, and Grab Drop only deals 60 damage? 60 damage, bro. 5, 10, 15. So we should be dealing 160, right? Lightning Wall. 100 less damage from attacks. Bro, the defense of this Regieleki V is crazy. We just retreat into this Jumpluff. 0 damage, bro. Okay. Does that nullify their... No, it's at the end of our turn. So even though we attack twice, that defense remains until our turn ends. Okay. Just wanted to find that out. But yeah, you need to have at least 3 prizes. You have to get at least 3 prizes to make this strategy work with the Technical Machine Crisis Punch double attack. So we got 3 prizes already, but what's gonna cause the problem here is this Regieleki's defense is so much. It's gonna be hard. I don't even know if we can knock it out with Crisis Punch, because it technically has 300 HP that we have to get through. Alright, let's go ahead and use our right hand to put an energy there, and then can get a rescue carrier. That way we can keep this lineup of Hoppip going, and then once we get our hands on our Super Rod, we should be fine. Get another Pokemon. Let's see. I could set up another Remoraid, I guess, but I'll just get Jirachi. It's fine. Just something to kind of buffer or have them attack in case we need to stall. I'll get the Scroll of the Skies. I'll have to attack with Grab Drop here, guys. 60 damage. That's 120 damage. So at least 2 Jumpluffs to knock out this Regieleki V, but they'll have another one on the way. But if we can... I think we can knock it out with Crisis Punch. But we have to soften it up a little bit. And we have a chance to knock it out with a single hit with Crisis Punch. All we need to do is knock one out, and we should be fine. But we have to wait until my opponent has 1 prize remaining for us to fully showcase our Crisis Punch. They will attack again, increasing their defense. And I'm just gonna sacrifice my Jirachi. I can use Reversal Energy to this Skiploom, evolve it into Jumpluff. We have 1 more left, so we will have to use Super Rod to recover. In case my opponent boss that Jumpluff, we'll have another one, and I'll get another energy. So what's nice about the Rapid Strike energies, it provides 2 energy. So I'll just probably ready that for our next turn. But we'll have 1 attacker ready to go. Hopefully my opponent does not judge or Iono us, because we need to keep this technical machine Crisis Punch on our next turn, and we need to win on our next turn, otherwise we're done for. Right? So I'm just gonna end my turn. And that's one thing you have to keep in mind, guys. The reversal energy, for example, I have 3 prizes right now, and once my opponent knocks out one of my other Pokemon, they'll be left with 1. If we knock one out with Jumpluff with the reversal energy, if we knock out a Regieleki V, that's gonna put our prize to 1, so it's gonna be even, and that reversal energy will be nullified. It's gonna count as just 1 single energy, so we can't attack anymore, because the TM Crisis Punch requires 3 colorless energy. So just keep that in mind to make this strategy work. So my opponent will take their last prize, and we gotta get this right, guys. We go ahead and use Rapid Strike Search, and we're gonna get our Rapid Strike energy, and this is gonna allow us to attack 2 times with the Technical Machine Crisis Punch, and thankfully we were able to recover 1 Jumpluff. Now we can evolve that, we can retreat for free, and now here it is, guys. TM Crisis Punch times 2. 180 will knock out this Regieleki V, getting us 2 prizes, and our last one should get us our last prize. It doesn't matter which Pokemon they put in the active spot, this Regieleki V will also be destroyed with Crisis Punch. And there you have it, guys. Double Crisis Punch. You saw it here first. Wow, good game. Really close game. Alright, on to our next match. We got a bunch of basic Pokemon, which is really nice. Then I'm going to put Hoppip in the active spot. We also have Remoraid. I will hold off on Jirachi, because I don't know if we'll need it. I don't want to clutter up my bench, and I don't think we need it in this matchup. They have Growlithe and Zamazenta. Got another Hoppip, and we can use this Battle VIP Pass. I'll just get these 2. Since we don't have any other supporter cards to help us draw, I think Clef is the best option. And then, yeah, we can't attack on our first turn. I'm just going to end my turn. Thankfully, we have Arezu in our hand. That's going to help us get 3 evolution-type Pokemon from our deck that have no rule box on them. And we can evolve a lot of our other Pokemon here. They will use Escape Rope. So I'm just going to pivot into Hoppip, of course. That's going to put their Zamazenta V in the active spot. With only 1 energy, I don't think they can attack this turn. And they have a Varoom. This is a very interesting combination, though. Metal and Fire. Okay, they're going to use Regal Stance to discard their hand and draw 5. Alright, so let's go ahead and retreat into Cleffa. We'll have to draw into more cards. Put an energy to Hoppip. Use Arezu and get 2 Skiplooms and 1 Octillery. Octillery can get us any Rapid Strike card from our deck, so we'll need that. Now we have 2 other lineups of attackers. We're going to use Rapid Strike Search for another Skiploom. And now we have 3 attackers ready to go for our next turn if we need it. We're just going to use Grasping Draw. We got Technical Machine Crisis Punch. We won't need that until the end of this game. Hopefully we can use it. We have Vitality Band to increase our attack, which is really nice. So our setup here looks pretty good. Alright, Arcanine EX is getting there. Okay. So that supporter card, I think Rhyme, pushes out your opponent's active Pokemon. Your opponent gets to choose. Wait, what is this? What is this? Zacian V Union. and they're just gonna end their turn. Alright, very interesting matchup we're going up against. It is a little bit slow going for my opponent to set up here though, but we'll take advantage of that. It is a little bit scary because we metal type Pokemon have resistance to grass, so we might have a hard time knocking it out, but we'll see. I'll just get Scroll of the Skies with Arven, and this with Energy Search. Could get a Lightning Energy, and yeah, we can use Scroll of the Skies, start dealing some serious damage against this Zamazenta V, because we don't want it to get too powerful and then we lose this game. And then we're just gonna retreat. What else can I do here? I'll hold off on the Vitality Band, I think. Rapid Strike Search for another Hoppip. So we'll have a constant attacker here since their metal type Pokemon are resistant to our grass type attack. So we're only dealing 80 damage, but times 2, 160 is still pretty significant, I must admit. But it really depends on how much energy our opponent has, but 2 is pretty good. 160 damage is really good. So if we attack next turn with another Grab Drop, we should be able to knock it out. But yeah, even with resistance, just a regular attack, as long as we attack twice, we should be okay. We should be able to knock out the Zamazenta V. Thankfully, there are other attackers. Arcanine EX doesn't have any energies yet, so we don't have to worry about them having to attack for another turn, hopefully. But with the Earthen Vessel, that could have helped them discard an energy and use Magma Basin, but they didn't have any other energies, so they're just gonna attack for 120 damage, knocking out our Jumpluff for their first prize. Alright. Just gonna pivot into Cleffa. We got another Grass Energy. Okay, just evolve my Skiploom here, Solar Evolution, and that also energizes our attack. You always have to be mindful about how many Pokemon you have in your deck too, so just keep that in mind. I will put the Vitality Band on this active, and then I'll just fail it for now. We don't really need anything else. So Spinning Attack deals 40 damage. So we will have to attack twice here to get a knockout against Zamazenta V. Again, with no energies on my opponent's Pokemon, other Pokemon, we should be safe. Hopefully our active Jumpluff survives another turn. But as I mentioned before, the rule of thumb really is to keep that, or to gain at least 3 prizes. You have to get 3 prizes to make this strategy work. Make it foolproof. That is, of course, considering that you are attacking a 2-prize Pokemon. They're going to use Escape Rope again. Because against single prize builds, this deck is actually really strong already. Because we're hitting about 120, 140 damage to a single prize Pokemon, but to a 2-prizer they have more HP. But you can't always assume that you can use the Crisis Punch tool card and knock out 2 double prize Pokemon. That's the thing. Gotta watch out for this Zacian V Union. They need 1 more to set it up, but I don't know how else they can energize it. But yeah, keep that in mind. So right now, if my opponent has all V or EX Pokemon, we can use that Crisis Punch. All we have to do is wait until they have 1 prize remaining. Then we can knock them out. We can knock out 2 of their 2 prize Pokemon in a single turn. But since they have single prize Pokemon, if we end with a 2 prize and a single prize, we won't get all of the prizes, and then we'll lose the game because they'll just knock out our last Pokemon. Especially all of our Pokemon have really low HP, so just keep that in mind. So for now, I think I'm just gonna use Arven here. Can use Scroll of the Skies. I'm not too worried about this Arcanine actually, because we can get 2 prizes for that once we knock it out. Can use Counter Catcher as well. Can take out one of their single prizers, but right now we are ahead in the prize exchange, so can't use Counter Catcher. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get ahead in the damage here. Chip damage this Arcanine EX. It'll be a lot easier for us to knock it out. So in case our Crisis Punch strategy doesn't work out, we're just gonna finish off their Pokemon one at a time until we win this game. Professor's Research, another Arcanine EX. Yeah, they're missing one more piece on their Zamazenta V Union. There it is! Zamazenta V Union is complete. They have the potential to put it into play. Energizing it is another story though. But we might have a hard time knocking it out. It'll be neat though. It'll be really nice if we can knock out that Zacian V Union with a double Crisis Punch attack, but we'll see. My opponent still has 5 more prizes to go. They're only taking 1 prize at a time, so as long as we have enough recovery... Wait, what is that? Alright, I know that reduces damage taken, but we might have to calculate that, keep that in mind, because even if we attack with Crisis Punch, 280, reduce that damage, we can't knock out Arcanine EX with a single hit. They're dealing 340 damage because we are weak against fire. So you can almost say that this matchup is actually going against us, but thankfully they're only taking 1 prize at a time. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Raihan. Can use Scroll of the Skies too, but I think I'm gonna hold off on that. Super Rod for recovery. We'll need that for sure. So what's nice about Super Rod is just you can get all 3 Pokemon in one Jumpluff lineup. That's the only thing. So I'm gonna use Octillery here to get. We got the Spiral Energy. I was afraid it was gonna be prized, so that's why it's nice to have those Rapid Strike energies available. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat. Put this Spiral Energy. We can get Jumpluff to evolve our active. We can use Scroll of the Skies to use Grav Drop and knock out this Arcanine EX. I'm just gonna put Manaphy here. 110 damage. Yeah, that's more than enough to knock out this Arcanine EX. Fluffy Barrage allows us to attack twice, dealing 220 damage this turn, knocking out their Arcanine EX. So now we have 2 prizes left to go. We can knock out this Arcanine EX in the active and win this game. Another Growlithe. Raihan. Raihan would have been useful if they put the Zacian V Union in play. But I don't know. I don't know if they have any other means to energize their Zacian V Union. So Defiance Vest, I know that reduces damage, but it's conditional. So they have all 4 pieces of Zacian V Union. It's just a matter of... Oh, okay, there it is! Zacian V Union is now in play. It's nice how they put it all in that one picture, though. Then you can see all of their attacks in one page. They're just gonna take a knockout there. Replace their Magma Basin. That's gonna prevent them from energizing their fire type Pokemon. We're just gonna recover 1 more line of Jumpluff. That's it for our Super Rod. We only have 2 in this deck, so we gotta make it count. Set up another Hoppip. Rapid Strike Surge. We got another one. Alright, so we'll just leave it at that. We can target one of our Hoppips. That's fine. Then I'm gonna draw. I need to get my hands on that Crisis Punch tool card. And let's just put it this way, guys. I am trying to showcase the Technical Machine Crisis Punch, so I'm gonna try and see if I could use it this match. But that means I'll have to allow my opponent to knock out 2 more of my Pokemon so that they can get one. They can get down to 1 prize remaining. But slowly but surely, they are trying to energize their Zacian V Union. Alright, they have one attack that reduces damage by 150. That could be dangerous. Alright. Alright, we'll see. We might just have a chance to knock out this Zacian V Union and make it an epic finish to this Crisis Punch tool card showcase. But energizing their Zacian V Union is another challenge for my opponent. Avery, come on, man. I'll just get rid of those 2. We don't have any more recovery cards, so that could be a little bit dangerous. But like I said, we have 1 more turn. They're gonna knock out our Cleffa, and then I'll just put my Hoppip in the active, and we still need our Crisis Punch here. Can we make that setup happen though? That's the question. I'll just evolve into Skiploom for now. And guess I can evolve into Jumpluff. Alright, there's the Technical Machine we have. We also need energies because we don't have the Rapid Strike energy available to us as prize, so we will need to draw into... Dude, we need a lot of cards, man. I don't know if we could do it. We need the Reversal Energy. We need the TM Crisis Punch. Alright, I'm gonna... I'm gonna lose this game. I'm gonna lose it. I know it. I know I'm gonna lose this game. But, you know what? Oh, we have Karina's Focus. We haven't used that yet. Okay, let's go ahead and use Karina's Focus. Draw 3. We got a right hand. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and use Rescue Carrier as well. That we can recover these. This is the last stretch, guys. We have to win this next turn. Otherwise, that's it. Grasping Draw. Okay, we got a Reversal Energy. I think we got it. We got 2 attackers, 2 Jumpluffs. As long as my opponent doesn't Judge or Iono, we should be fine. We can use Raihan to accelerate an energy, which is not necessarily because we have Reversal Energy. And then we can just get the Technical Machine Crisis Punch. And if my opponent gets 1 more prize here, we can use Counter Catcher. And we can actually finish off their Zacian V Union. This is exciting. Alright, cool. Dude, I was so scared that we might not be able to make it work, but we did. I think this is it. We just gotta make sure we get it right here, guys. So we have the energy. Right? We got the energy. Let's see here. Put this energy. We can evolve into Jumpluff. And then all we have to do is use Raihan. And then get our Technical Machine Crisis Punch. And guess what, guys? We're gonna Counter Catcher their Zacian V Union. Crisis Punch for 250 damage. 2 times! Yes! You saw it here first, guys. Jumpluff attacking with Crisis Punch 2 times, dealing 500 damage to knock out our opponent's Zacian V Union for the win. That is insane. Wow, that's crazy. I thought I wasn't gonna make it, but we did. Good game. Alright, so now it's time to give away some codes to celebrate reaching over 9,000 subscribers. I wanted to give away more than 100 codes to you, my awesome viewers. All you have to do is reply to my pinned comment on this video and write, "It's over 9,000." And that's it. You don't even have to be a subscriber to this channel, but do consider it. And you can comment as much as you like, and you may just get extra codes depending on how much I have left or how much I have available. I really like doing it this way, that way more than one person can get codes, because you know, sharing is caring. And the time limit for this will be 1 week from posting this video. However, of the code cards I'm giving away, I really wanted to give one of you with 30 codes instead of just a few. And to have a chance at this, all you have to do is comment your most unique idea of a combo using one of the new cards in the PALDEAN FATES expansion set. You will receive a reply from me letting you know that you've won. So there you have it, guys. Thank you all again so much for joining me in this awesome journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to smash the like button for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching the Popsicleknight channel, and as always, stay safe and have a great day.